What's going on to all my Sagittarius? So let's get into it. All right, so one more time. All right, so you Sagittarius have got the Two of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Five of Swords, the Death card, the Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, the Justice, Queen of Swords, and the Two of Cups. Okay, so what I'm seeing here for a lot of you Sagittarius is you Sagittarius right now, the Two of Wands, Nine of Wands, you do have some people who are just kind of obsessed with you at this point. More than likely, it's one of the people who you stop messing with. I was about to say something else. But you don't care. You don't care. The Knight of Cups, you've already moved on. You're on to the next person whom you're going to hang out with. You don't care at all. You don't care. Because Two of Wands, Nine of Wands, they had their shot. They should have said something. They should have worked it out with you. They should have kicked it with you. But like I said, it's that stench of them knowing that they played all these games with you. And they had this mentality. They were very disrespectful. So now they got to watch you from afar, because that's what the Two of Wands represents to a certain extent. Because remember, all these cards mean something on a layered level due to the fact that they mean different things according to the reading. But this is about watching you from afar. And then the Nine of Wands represents them being messed up because of it, right? Look at the person on the card. The bandage around their head, right? Trying to deal with a concussion. And what does this represent? It represents them just understanding they did this to you. They disrespected you. They treated you like trash at one point. And they shouldn't have. And then you have the Knight of Cups. Like I said, the Knight of Cups is you're moving forward with your life. You don't care about them. You don't care about what it is that they have to say about you. Again, pay attention. Look at it. Look at it. It's behind your back. You don't even care. Your back is turned, right? Your back is turned. They're looking this way. You're looking that way. You don't even care what it is that they have to say about you. The Five of Swords is, the Five of Swords and the Death card, right? And then when you put it, the Knight of Cups together with those two cards, you get a more complete picture. This is you not even caring about the type of people whom you're meeting in the future, because you already know what time it is. You're moving on towards other people. Guess what? This is you moving on towards other people. Guess what? If they turn out to be a jerk, you go straight through them and you don't even care. But a lot of you Sagittarius, see, this is why the Death card is so impactful, is because a lot of you Sagittarius understand, because this is Scorpio, right? Which is the zodiac sign that's before you if we're going clockwise. This is about how a lot of you Sagittarius don't even care. You put an end to the thought process of you Sagittarius caring about people, caring about the type of people who come in, play games, giving them a chance, and then it turns out that they're just running game on you. And this is why I have to ask the questions. Is it them running game, or is it these people are clumsy because they doing too much? You know what I mean? I would say they're doing too much. They're doing too much because think about it. If they were so much of masterminds, then why do they paint themselves into their own corner if they're so smart, right? So the thing is that the Death card is very pivotal for this reading, because it represents how a lot of you Sagittarius, you don't care about if people are being a jerk, because you have a whole new mentality to go along with your swagger. That's where the newfound sense of confidence is coming from, because you understand the dating pool for what it is. If you don't, or you're starting to, I should say, if you don't get someone who isn't a jerk, that has some sort of accolades and accomplishments to them, then you're going to be in a situation where you just don't care and you'll move forward with your life. You don't care. You don't care. You don't care. You're tired of being all hurt or putting yourself in situations with people where they're disrespectful, and you potentially did a whole lot for them or was there for them. You don't care about that. You're moving forward with this. If they have this mentality, who cares? It is what it is about them. The Eight of Pentacles represents how you know that you've got something that you're working with. Look at the person on the card, how the person is working on, stamping, right? This person is essentially creating those pentacles, creating the rug, because that's what it's really named, the rug, right? That you get the pentacles and the pentagram from. It actually, one of the original names, or one of the older names for it, was called the rug, R-O-O-G, the rug, which is a Moorish term, where it is that you get the word rogue or rouge, which, these colors are all like, a deep red, right? A burgundy and, all that type of stuff. Moorish colors anyway. Well, all the colors are Moorish, but you know what I mean. So the thing is that the Eight of Pentacles represents how, look at how this is you creating your own life. You're living your best life. And what people mean when they say they're living their best life is they've breaking through. They've had a breakthrough. They don't care. They don't care about the downtrodden mentality. They don't care about the loser's mentality anymore. They're looking for higher, better, more powerful, more freedom, right? The Eight of Cups is that, and anybody who gets in the way of that, you'll walk away from them. Or you'll send those people packing who tried to get in your way of that. Right? And then you have the Justice, and they deserve it. They deserve to have that happen to them. Because they should have never had gotten in the way in the first place. Should have never have gotten in the way, because they were arrogant. They thought that you, Sagittarius, would do anything if you had a partner, because Sagittarius can sometimes be easily caught up in certain things. I will say that, though, that's one of the things that in the future we're going to have to talk about. That we're going to have to definitely, I'm going to have to make a video talking about that. Y'all Sagittarius get yourselves caught up in some stuff sometimes, that y'all need to seriously kind of, maneuver around. All this intelligence, all of this scholastic work, because college is Sagittarius. College is Sagittarius. Religion is Sagittarius too. And then you graduate that, right, which is the 9th house. Publishing, college has huge libraries. A library is really a Virgo slash a library is multiple zodiac signs. A library is really Virgo slash Libra slash Sagittarius, right? Because Virgo represents the knowledge. The Sagittarius represents writing it on paper, right? Writing, because Libra is the zodiac sign of the writer, right? The knowledge comes from Virgo, and Sagittarius represents the mass publishing and the institutional, the physical house that it's built upon. But Capricorn represents the land and the real, the commerce anyway. But the point is, what it is I'm trying to say, right? Because I was about to give y'all a whole scientific breakdown of how real estate works. But the point is that the Queen of Swords represent, but a lot of you Sagittarius need to be mindful of that. Don't, Two of Cups, even if people try to come at you and it's full of BS, don't try to alert or make a grand speech about how it is that you know what it is that they're doing. Simply exit the building, because you will alert people so much to the point where anything may happen after that, right? You know, because remember, this is life. So be prepared for whatever happens, right? Because sometimes when people see Two of Cups, sometimes when people see you as a lick, right? When people see you as a lick, what happens is that sometimes when you alert these people that you are aware of what they're doing, it can stir a panicked reaction that can end up hurting you, right? And you don't want that to happen. So the best way for you to, or one of the best ways for you to deal with the situation when you think people are trying to manipulate you, right, is exit the building. You don't have to say anything to them at all. Just ghost them. That's it. Just ghost them. So to clarify the justice, let's clarify the justice card. You have the Eight of Cups, the Strength, the Hermit, the Justice. Okay? The Ace of Swords. The Eight of Cups, which you already had in this reading, by the way. You already have it. The Eight of Cups is, you know, a lot of people are bouncing from relationship to relationship. So a lot of you Sagittarius are just out here like, you know, you're peeping game. You're paying attention to the people who bounce from relationship to relationship. Those people are messed up. You don't want to deal with it. The Strength, they thinking that they coming off out of a relationship with someone where things didn't necessarily go well, or maybe things did go well and they're grifters and drifters, bouncing from place to place to place to place. And what I mean when I say place to place to place, I don't mean moving per se, like packing up their life and like moving towards states. And I mean bouncing from house to house to house to house to house, from people to people to people to people, right? You know, the classic get around. You know what I mean? And these people think that they can finesse you. They can get you. They can trick you out of a bag. Money, clout, attention, whatever it is that whatever it is that you Sagittarius have an abundance of, right? But the Hermit represents how they think that they're smarter than you, and they think that they're so smooth with it. But the thing is that the Hermit and the Ace of Swords is, but they don't know what it is that you know, right? They don't know, well, I was justifying the Justice, but the Ace of Swords, they don't know what it is that you know, okay? You shouldn't be combative. You should just watch them move. You should just pay attention to them and finesse them. Learn from the game. Learn what type of tricks and tactics they're doing, and think about what type of tricks and tactics that they're running on you. I know I do it. And I don't necessarily alert people. I don't do that. But I don't alert people to when I'm hip to them, because I don't have to. Why would I tell somebody who's trying to con me that I am on to them? I'm essentially just going to allow them to paint themselves into their own corner. And if that's the situation for them, then so be it. It is what it is, right? So let's clarify the Two of Cups now. Let's clarify the Two of Cups. The Judgment, the Temperance, which is Sagittarius, the Three of Wands, the Three of Pentacles. So the Judgment is put an end to funny style relationships. Any first sign of a red flag, not the first sign of trouble, the first sign of a red flag, some sort of character flaw. If they have any kind of character flaws, it's time for you to bounce. It's not, they need you to pay a bill, rent, or something like this, time to bounce. They have little ones and you don't want to deal with that, time to bounce. They got a lot of, friends that they go out and party with. Time to bounce. Then you have the Temperance, right? And then the thing is that the Temperance now represents this being a situation for you where the Temperance is, it may be Sagittarius, but the Temperance is you doing homework. You're paying attention. Okay. Look at how this person in here is paying attention and studying. And just do that. Study them. Right? Study them studying you. Right? The Three of Wands is when you're done, move forward. Continue to build. Don't pay attention to the type of ideology, the BS that these people got, that they're bringing to the table. Shouldn't matter. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. My YouTube, I would say the link to my website in which you can purchase a private reading, birth chart reading, relationship advice is on my website, Kareemspiritworks.wixsite.com. You can go ahead, contact me through there for a private reading. Also, too, if you'd like to contact me or contact me through my email. It's Kareemspiritworks@yahoo.com. We can set up something there too. Also, if you'd like to get my book, which is on Amazon.com, the link to that is in the description box below also. Well, I'm trying to get this YouTube channel to 2,500 subscribers. Would really appreciate it if you would smash that subscribe button, click that like button, hit that notification bell, and liaison on the all option so you can get notified whenever it is that I produce videos. Thank you. Peace.